I wanted to show you my garden. It's probably the most beautiful thing outside today because there's so much smoke in the air from all of the fires. So it's affecting everyone in some way. Okay, so yes, it looks all overgrown, but this is very deliberate because the plants plant themselves when they drop their seeds. So we've got mint and tomatoes, there are some raspberries in here and lettuce. This is all going to seed, so you wouldn't eat this at the moment because it's just way too tough. And look, what I'm most excited about are our fruit trees. So we've got our little oranges here, and this little patch of grass here, it's spring onions are all through there, or leeks, I think. One of the two, they're very similar. We've got our worms here, and that's sable. This is, I think these were, what are they? They were apricots, that's right. I was going to say peach. So we've got apricots growing in there. We've got, what's this one? Apricot, no? I don't know, I get confused with these. I have to check. Peach. These ones, a little peach in there. There we go. And over here we've got some apples growing. I cannot wait to have some of these apples when they're ready. Look at them go. Apples. And through here, this is actually a banana plant. Now, it did get as high as about here over the winter. So it's been there for a year, but it hasn't given any fruit yet. We're going to persist with it. It's a temperate climate banana tree or plant, shrub, whatever the case is. But look, it has made some pups. So here it is. You can see it's made a second one here and one over the other side as well. So that's a good sign. It's relatively happy. Now over here, this is a hazelnut tree. So that's what hazelnut looks like. And we also have almonds as well. This is an almond tree. Here, look at that. Isn't it just delightful? Now let's have a look. I think there is an almond in here somewhere. Yes, there it is. Look, it's almond. That is what, can you see that? That's what almonds look like. It's a fluffy feeling skin. It's a bit like a nectarine skin or a peach skin. So inside there is an almond. Now this tree will be it's about 2 years old, and we haven't had a almond that we've been able to eat yet, but that will come. This is fig. Look at this fig bush. Beautiful. Look at it. Here they are. Because it's been so hot and we've had really extreme climates, from cold to hot, it has struggled a little bit, so we haven't had any fruit yet. This time last year we did have some fruit that we were able to eat, but that first growth has dropped off and we weren't able to eat it. So, but as you can see, here they are coming along. The last time I checked, these were $3 in Coles for one fig. That's crazy. And they're not even fresh. This is the way to do it. You want to have it fresh. What else can I show you? There's a lot to look at. We've got some zucchini over here. Look at these guys. Homegrown zucchini. Look at these babies. Oh, yes. Very big. This one's... Yeah, look, they're not doing as well as we did last season. Last season we had a tomato plant growing there. So I think perhaps the soil's not as nutritious as it could be. Prior to that, there was a lemon tree there. So perhaps it just doesn't have as many nutrients in the soil. So I'm still learning about all of that. Oranges, this one's quite a well-established orange tree. It's been here for 8 years now, 8 or 10, somewhere around there. And mandarins, we've got some more tomatoes over here. We've got Audrey Actually, the dogs really love eating this. It's a sticky, it's called Thai, what is it? No, it's a lemon. It's a peppery, lemony, sticky, I'm not sure what it's called. It tastes like really lemony. And the dogs love eating this for some. Look, she's eating it now, actually. Look at her. Audrey, here you go. Have this bit. It must clean their bowels, or that they love the stickiness of it for some reason. You love it. It's very peppery. Whew. Whew. Kale. Up above here we've got olives. They were already here, so there were 6 of them, but we've reduced them to 3 because the olive trees are very thirsty and they just drink out all of the juices from the ground, and it doesn't leave much for the other plants. So we reduced the olives trees. We would probably have taken them all out, but it gives a little bit more privacy from the neighbours. And also, when we did take out the 3, we cut the 3 remaining ones right back, and within 12 months they've filled themselves out again. Like, olive trees grow so easily. You basically don't need to do anything for olive trees. They just grow, and yeah, somehow they survive. That's probably why they grow olives in really dry climates like Greece, or hot climates. I remember when I went to Greece, they had olive trees everywhere. What else? What's this? Okay, that was the garden tour. There's more over here. We've just got bits and pieces of shrubs everywhere. So we've got some more tomatoes here. Tomatoes. What's this one? Oh, a guava. That's a guava. So this again, that's been in there for, I think that's been 12 months. Yeah, Michael planted that one. So, tomatoes have fallen over here. Oh, you poor thing. I'll have to put a stake in this guy. But look, it's got little tomatoes on it. Little ones. Oh, that's no good. I'll sort that out after I've done this video. And another tomato in there. And this one is an apple tree as well. Look, some apples down there. This one was given to us from Gavin, who is our gardener friend. He actually had to chop it down from somebody else's yard who didn't want their apple tree. Why would you not want an apple tree? You want... This is free food, people, and real food. Anyway, luckily we were able to give it a home, and we were able to give it lots of love, and it's giving us fruit. And that was only 12 months ago, so that's pretty good. And what else can I show you? So we've got a little patch over here as well with just bits and pieces of edible food. So tomato here, and what's this one? I think that's a zucchini. Yep, I think that's... Is it a zucchini? Zucchini. Pretty sure that's zucchini. So Michael does most of the gardening these days. It was me that did it last year, or 2 years ago when I first put it in. But since then, I've just letting the boy take over a little bit. So kale. And this one is... Was that fennel? I think it was fennel. Let me see. Just going to find a bit. Yeah, it's pretty sure this is fennel. Yep, it's fennel. Whew. Whew, yeah. I would eat it, but because it's gone to seed, it's really stringy and, you know. What else have we got? Zucchini. Look at little baby zucchini here. Baby zucchini. Cabbage over here, and another fig tree right here. Look, these ones are starting to ripen up. And this is the second fruiting of the season again. These ones are actually, I'm not sure that they're going to make it. We'll see. And look, the beetroots are literally ready to come out of the ground. They've taken themselves out. But we're leaving them there because this has gone to seed. You can see all of the seeds on them. And those seeds, we're just going to allow them to naturally drop into the soil and they will replant themselves for next season. And you can eat beetroots raw, you just grate them and they're really nice mixed in with your salad. We've got some sage here. I don't eat a lot of sage personally because I find the flavour is very strong, but sage is great if you've got a sore throat. It's like having a cough lolly and just you can suck on that, and it's antibacterial and really good. So sage is good to have, and I did have some thyme in here, but I've put it in another pot. And look, this is probably one of the most exciting parts. Grapes. Look at the grapes. We have a grapevine. Look at, I'm standing on some, hot plastic at the moment. Okay, I'll go around here. Might be a bit better. Look, there are our grapes. Look at this. Whee, under that leaf there. So we're going to have lots of grapes to eat. They should be ready in, I don't know, by March, I'd say. March, probably. Whew, I've got spider webs on me. Oh, yeah. Good spiders crawling around, pollinating our passion fruit. Passion fruit, come on, brain. Passion fruit, here we go. There's our passion fruit, and I've got another grape tree over here. Here it is, grapevine. And it's time to go inside. It's actually really hot out here and smoky, and fill your lungs up with smoke. But hey, I'm not complaining because there are many, many people and animals far worse off here in Victoria. So if you don't live locally and you're watching this from overseas, the fires are just 2 hours up the road. So depending on which way the wind blows, we'll get a lot of smoke. Or there's also, if it's a certain way, we won't have any. But today is certainly a not so good day for it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my little garden tour, and I hope that I didn't ramble too much. If you do want to see more on my channel, just remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.